Tonight, newly obtained court transcripts show a dispute over possible victim blaming at the heart of a rape case in Johnson County. Only here on 41 Action News, Garrett Hake takes us through the courtroom controversy.
Krista, Stephen Bradford was sentenced to probation instead of jail time after being convicted of raping an 11-year-old girl. That led prosecutors to appeal for a tougher sentence. And in that hearing last month, closed to cameras, the court transcripts show the prosecutor and judge arguing about whether the judge's initial leniency for the convicted came at the expense of placing blame on the victim. Judge James Davis' final commentary on this case struck some in his courtroom as inappropriate. "I understand the way this case has been presented," he said, "that some young girl, 9 years old, was kidnapped from the schoolyard and drug out into the bushes and raped. That was not the case in this case at all. At all." Earlier in the sentencing hearing, he quizzed Bradford's defense attorney about how the victim had lied about her age, and about a similar case in which she was also a victim in Wyandotte County. Prosecutor Kevin O'Connor interrupted. "The state finds it offensive that we are suggesting that it was somehow an 11 or 12-year-old girl's fault that these things happened," he said. The judge denied he was blaming the victim. We asked a sexual assault advocacy group to review the transcript.
The responsibility lies with the adult to find out what is the true age. Do I have full consent to engage in sexual activity with this person? It's not the responsibility of the child. Judge
and prosecutor locked horns again when the judge asked the victim to step forward and say how old she is now. "It doesn't matter what she looks like now," O'Connor objected. "It doesn't matter what she looked like then. It does matter that she was 11. That's the only thing that matters." The victim's advocacy group agreed and said calling out the victim could have unintended consequences.
It's not only damaging for victims in individual cases, but for victims of sexual violence across the community that are looking and hearing about what occurs in sexual assault cases that make it to prosecution and sentencing.
Judge Davis ultimately admitted he had no legal discretion in this case and sentenced Bradford to 88 months in prison. We have tried to contact Judge Davis for more than a month now, and he has never responded to our request for an interview. At the end of the year, he retired. You can decide for yourself what you think about this. We've put the full transcript of that hearing on our website at kshb.com. Reporting live, Garrett Hake, 41 Action News.